unpainted faces in uniform
Yeah,
by the window.
it's that time again. Let's go. Last night I kind of
This
rushed
isn't the real
through a lot
me.
of the dialogue, and I do apologize for that. I was really tired. I started streaming after work. So what we're gonna do this time is I'm not gonna rush through again. We're gonna
With that,
really
a hand
gather
reaches
data
out
and
and misses the
listen and stuff.
stars grazing off dusk.
Yikes.
In the shadow of the school after class lies the remnants of everything someone has lost.
Hmm. Silent curtain call. What I was saying is I'm not gonna rush through it. I'm just gonna chill and try to enjoy the game slowly. I did want to finish that part that was on last night because I was that one was kind of painfully obvious, like who the killers were. So I kind of called those out long ago. Like as soon as they said clergyman, I already knew the priest was in on it, and then the other person that was like a freak for what was going on and a big fan of the nailman was the guy with the blue hair. There's no way the chick
Good morning, everyone.
with the hair, or I'm sorry, the girl could have ever done this because her hand was messed up the whole time. And then when they started talking about going through windows and stuff, the chubby guy was automatically eliminated because of the simple fact that he couldn't fit through. So it was
Gee,
painfully
you look
obvious.
so clean
But I
cut
don't think
today.
the next ones
You
will
look
be that
just
easy.
like Laura.
That one was painfully easy though. I
is
will say.
Laura.
I
How could
was
you
a bit
mistake the two of them?
disappointed, but
Oh, you're
whatever. I
right.
was tired anyways.
What a wonderful surprise.
But
The
that's my
chief
honest
was gone by
review.
the time I got here. It's way past our meeting time.
What is that old man doing? He always nags others when they're late.
The chief suddenly went missing. According to my deduction, his chopped up corpse will be shipped here in a cardboard box.
That's horrible.
I wonder what happened to Chief Yako.
Hmm. Ah.
Seeing that the chief's raincoat isn't here, he must have gone out. The desk drawer it wasn't a significant amount of money, just enough to do some shopping. Considering that the refrigerator is empty, he most likely went out to get breakfast.
That's correct, Laura. Chief Yako said he's grabbing breakfast before everyone got together. He asked me to tell everyone, which is why I just did.
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
Oh, so no chopped up corpse then.
You're so perceptive, Halara.
With my logic, anything is possible.
Wow, you are like a real detective.
Everyone here is a real detective. Well, there is one trainee who wandered in here.
What a jerk! I'm the only one who's allowed to pick on Master. One of these days, I'll get back at that shorty detective. I'll turn him into a wax doll or something.
Even if he's a trainee, he's still a detective. We don't discriminate here.
What, you're on the rookie side? He's a trainee who doesn't even have a detective deed. No way am I gonna recognize him as a real detective. Right, Vivia?
Huh? Oh, there's no need to worry. I ate breakfast before coming over here.
You're not even listening.
I wonder why the chief is taking so long.
Maybe he's in line at a stall for some meat buns. He's always eating that stuff.
It is Kanai Ward's specialty. Adults and children alike seem to love it in the city. I have witnessed people line up at the Nippon stalls in both the Kamasaki and Gima district.
Everyone looks so gloomy around here because they eat that crap like a bunch of country bumpkins. Hey, Rookie, go make something for the chief. You're good at cooking, aren't you?
Actually, due to my amnesia, I can't make anything
What? Oh, you're useless, Rookie.
I'm the only one who gets to call Master useless!
Jeez, everything about this town is so dark and gloomy. It's making me go insane. I step outside and I get rained on. All I hear are raindrops. There's no good music anywhere. Oh, I know. What this town needs isn't truth or justice. It's high. That's where I come in. It's time for me to blow some
debut.
I'm a singing, dancing superstar. My beautiful voice will echo throughout this town. I'm just doing this to breathe some life into this gloomy city.
No one asked, and he's already making excuses. Such typical behavior for a liar.
Oh, that reminds me. I just wrote a new song. I'll grace you all with it right now as a special treat. Oh, come on!
These morning chases are killing me.
Looks like there's something going.
What happened, Chief?
It's the Peacekeepers. They've been trailing me ever since I... Oh.
So they just trailed you?
Like I want to go on an early morning date. Besides, it'd be one thing...
Just for walking around?
I don't know about that. It looks like they've gotten serious ever since...
Sorry.
We have more stuff to worry about. Well, the WDO never said we had to discover it by a certain date. Let's lurk in the bottom of the river until things settle down.
So passive, as usual. While we're hiding, we could lose what we've built here. No, it's not my style to just wait for the opponent to make their move. I'm taking the initiative.
Hey, hold on, Halara! Where do you think you're going?
There's something I want to look into. There's no need for concern. No matter how many peacekeepers come after me, I'll be fine.
I guess that's that.
Halara will be fine. I just don't want to get dragged into any trouble. Jeez, master detectives are all so selfish.
We can hear you.
Well, good. I hope you all learn some self-restraint.
Should I go keep an eye on Halara? Just to make sure no fights break out.
You, Fubuki? That'd actually make me more worried.
That's a great idea. Yes, Fubuki, please go team up with Halara.
Roger that. Off I go. The exit is over here.
Are you sure sending Fubuki is a good idea?
Despite how she acts, Fubuki has one of the strongest powers of all master detectives. She'll be great help in times of trouble.
The strongest?
Is that sheltered skink really that amazing? She sure doesn't look it.
Time for us to go to. We need to find some girls clues.
I just asked you to show some self-restraint.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the ultimate master detective.
Are you sure?
What? I'm not so weak that I need some rookie worrying about me. My powers make me the best there is in deceiving prying eyes. Not even the Peacekeepers stand a chance.
Deceiving?
Oh, fine. I guess I'll put on a special show just for you. One minute. Who knows how many days it took God to create the world? But I can change everything in just 1 minute. Check this out. You went in!
What's going on in the bag? I'm hysterical.
Ta-da!
Huh? Tetsuhiko? Wow, you totally look like Chief Yako.
What do you think? The perfect disguise, huh? Mastery of disguise is my forte.
And your voice, too. I didn't think your disguise would be so good.
Really? I think I'm far more handsome than that.
My backpack has tons of different tools inside. Using them allows me to disguise as anyone pretty much perfectly. And there you have it. Not only can you change your voice and looks, but your height and build too. I'll have you know that this isn't magic or some cheap copycat ability. This is my disguise. It's a highly refined technique. Disguises don't have to be exactly perfect. Any flaws can be covered by matching the overall impression. In short, I just need to imitate the subject visually and psychologically. To be honest, it does put a huge strain on my body, though.
I thought the shorty detective was all talk, but this kid ain't bad. Guess he's not totally useless like you are, Master.
So you get it now? With my disguise ability, the Peacekeepers will never be on my tail. Anyway, I'm off to pick up some babes. I mean, work the case. Kinma District. There's no shortage of cuties.
Hey! Master detectives are all so selfish. The WDO needs to teach them cooperation.
Cooperation? I'm sure Halara and Tetsuhiko are confident working alone. If I want to become a detective, I have to gain the same confidence they have. But it feels like I'll never get there at this rate. What's the matter, Shinigami? You never look so serious.
I just realized something. There's so much you can do if you can disguise yourself as anyone. Like, you know, everything.
You're thinking about something awful again.
Awful? I just have a bit of a mischievous nature is all.
By the way, Chief Yako, what should I...
Well, So, I'm gonna need you...
You want me to clean...
Trust me, this is also part of a detective's duty.
Fine. Anyway, now it's dangerous.
Don't slack off. Since you're dying to know, it's a miracle of the you and I are bound by fate. So let's nurture our connection.
All these missed spots.
There's another one, Master.
I don't think these cigarettes... What happened, Chief?
I was so busy being chased. We won't last half...
I have to get meat, but I hope...
That fusshead is a real tyrant. Why don't we just pretend that trash over there is a meat bun? meat buns, Master! I can smell so many aromas all around us.
There's some.
What about your share, Master?
I'm a bit.
By the way, Master, don't turn around, they'll see! You're so clumsy, stupid amateur, filthy human!
Filthy? Is it the Peacekeepers?
So the guy is sneaking around, kind of restless. A peacekeeper would be much more direct.
How are they dressed?
Well, they're in a raincoat and their heads covered by the hood. I don't think that's an Amaterasu Corporation uniform.
So it's not Amaterasu Corp? Then who?
Oh
Let's find
shit.
out.
Is that Poochie?
How? Listen, Master.
The only person that I could think of is
Plan.
Poochie.
Plan? What plan?
Did Poochie actually
I
escape?
call it Operation Stalker Hunter. Go into a secluded location and catch whoever is tailed. I'll give you advice along the way. Anyway, let's head to the underground.
Sure.
Not that way. Yep. I spy our stalker. Keep going, Master.
Why you?
Sorry about that.
We're being tailed again, just as I thought. Keep moving.
Hmm?
Hi. Here's our spot. I'll give you the signal once the stalker is close. And that's when you nab them, Master. Now!
All right. Let's go. I caught you. Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Oh, you caught me. But I'm not surprised.
Huh? A girl?
Oh, that's
I'm
not
sorry for
Poochie.
sneaking behind you.
That's
My
not
name
Poochie.
is Kurumi Wendy. I'm from Etheria Academy. Pardon me, but that's a uniform from the World Detective Organization, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I knew it! Oh, I'm so happy right now! I'm talking to a real master detective with this little shrimp? Acting all friendly after getting caught. What's her deal? Look at her! Every part of...
What?
Can I shake your hand?
You already are.
You're right. Sorry. But I really am touched. To think a WDO Master Detective is actually shaking hands with me.
But I'm...
What are you blushing for?
Shinigami, what do I say?
You're on... Oh, fill each other's empty skulls with cotton candy. I'm really sorry. I've always admired detectives. I'm a huge fan of the world.
A fan?
Of course, you eliminate unsolved mysteries. To me, detectives are champions of... Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I just happened to catch a glimpse of your uniform. I was shocked to see a master, but I couldn't bring myself to talk to you. I got all nervous and unsure of myself, so instead I started following you, but I ended up acting like a stalker. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. It was...
Still, I'm fairly confident in my stealth skills, yet you caught me.
I didn't do much. Although I'm wearing a WDO...
Oh, don't be so modest. So what is a master detective doing in Kanai Ward?
Oh, yes. It's
The city?
I'm searching for Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Hey, blabbermouth detective!
I'm not revealing anything. She lives here, right? I figured I should ask while I'm at it.
You think this flat... Kanai Ward's ultimate... That secret research Amaterasu Corporation is conducting?
Huh? You know something?
Yeah, but it's mostly hearsay. No way! Seriously?
Can you tell me about it?
Yes, gladly. Oh,
What's...
this may sound pushy of me. In return, I have a formal request I'd like to make to you, Detective. There's something I need to find out no matter what.
What is it?
I know master detectives cost a lot of money to hire. It may be presumptuous of me to propose a trade. Can I offer you this information in...
Oh, so she's trying to make a deal with a detective. This cheeky brat totally needs to be boom killed.
I just need you to help me a bit with my investigation. If you decide to take on this job for me, I'll tell you everything I know about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, including secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is doing in the shadows.
What should I do? Chief Yako told me to keep my head down.
Don't tell me you're gonna accept a job from Flatty McFlatchest here. She's trying to bargain with you like some big shot, but she's probably got nothing.
That may be true, but...
I know this is brazen of me, but I really want to know the truth. Will you please hear me out? Please!
Sure. At the very least, I want to hear what you have to say first.
Really? Thank you!
Hey! What are you thinking? There's no time to waste on this munchkin!
We're just going to talk a little. If she really is in trouble, I'd like to help. I don't know if detectives are champions of justice like she said, but I don't want to ruin her image of us either.
You're just a trainee, and you think you represent all detectives? You always rely on others for help when you're in trouble, and you think you represent all detectives? You're a closet perv always staring at women's breasts, and
What's wrong? You were chased by the...
It's embarrassing. Not so... about my request. It's about a certain incident
What happened?
If you don't mind, think you could come to the school with me? It'll be easier to explain if you see it for your... It's just 10 minutes away on the bus.
sheesh. All it takes is a high school girl batting her eyes at you, and you get all carried away.
That's not my intention. Besides, remember what you were always telling me? That it's pathetic to flee from a case? I don't want to seem pathetic.
To who? That flat-chested uggo?
What? I don't think she's ugly at all.
Whatever! You're on your own!
What are you so mad about?
I'll have you know that I refuse to use my powers to fulfill. I don't know what she wants you to do, but you're on your own dealing with it.
Fine, no need to tell me twice.
I'm sure you'll be begging for my help, and go ahead and play detective with that fool.
What's your problem?
Master Detective?
What's coming?
Over there. The school I attend is on top of the mountain.
Huh, so there's a...
The bus is here. This is your last chance to turn back. Hey! You're so This is Etheria Academy. It's the only all-girls school in Kanai Ward.
An all-girls school.
I wonder what you mean by that. What I want your help with is something that
Oh. What kind of incident would take place at a school this pristine? There's no...
Aiko, my best friend, was such a cute and kind person. Everyone loved her, but one day, she was found collapsed behind the Her head was bleeding, and she was already dead by the time they found her. Soon after, her shoes were found on the school's rooftop. The peacekeepers and teachers all decided she'd... But she never would have done that. We'd made plans...
If it wasn't suicide, then that means... Do you have any idea who would...
Yes. I think the theater club may have something to...
The theater club?
Aiko was a member. The theater club is very active at our school. We have regular performances with live audiences. Aiko was super popular and had lots of fans. She was overflowing, and yet...
Did something happen with...
Competition's fierce in the club. Aiko said everyone's always on it. They all competed to be the leading role. Aiko was often chosen as the main lead for performances, and she was harassed because of it.
Was what she went through hard on her?
Please don't misunderstand. She always told me with bright eyes about being an actress someday. I think someone thought they couldn't be the star as long as Aiko was around, and took her out of the picture.
You think she was murdered by someone in the theater club? By the way...
No. There was no
But the peacekeepers declared it a suicide, right?
Just that her shoes were placed together neatly on the roof. They spoke to a few theater members and called it a day.
Huh?
The peacekeepers were eager to remove the body. They said it would rot quickly in the rain. They didn't want to draw too much attention because a lot of families from Amaterasu send their kids to this school. It's obvious they treated it as an ordinary suicide to close the case as quickly as they're trying to make what happened to Aiko disappear.
Are the peacekeepers covering... But if that's the case, I still don't have enough information.
Please, if you do, I'll give you all the everything I know. I have to know the truth.
She's just a high school girl, so I don't But after hearing this, I can't ignore her. I can't allow her friend's death to be swept on... If the adults... Otherwise, there's no point for
You're really gonna accept this request?
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, lunchtime is almost,
Sure, so...
Okay, I'll head back to class. Oh, I almost forgot about something super important.
Oh, I'm Yuma Coco...
Yuma, I'm so happy to have finally...
Wait! I need to tell you
I'm off to class! Aww,
It's not fraud. Besides, if I can solve the case, the outcome...
People call that splitting hairs. You really think you can solve anything without... Besides, this is an all-girls school. See, you're at you aren't gonna accomplish much at this rate.
Why are you being... Whatever, just leave me alone. I can do...
I'll leave you alone, all right. You're not getting my...
She's right. It'll be hard to investigate inside a school, even with Karumi's help. Plus, the incident was 6 months ago.
But if you use that one ability to work with the one guy, then it don't matter.
Wait! Halara's forte could help.
That too.
But then again, even post-cut and to get Halara's help, what do I... That's right! Disguising as a school faculty member?
You want to sneak into a girl?
I haven't decided what I should Hang on. If I was, maybe he's moving around. I don't know if I can find him, but I remember him saying something about lots of cute girls. I came all the way back to Ginmo District. He said he's off to pick up girls. Do legwork. I guess I'll hit the street.
Attention! Well, might as well give it a go.
Where did Desuhiko go? Maybe I should ask around and see if anyone's seen him.
Yeah. I wasn't interested after I rejected.
Red. I see.
I don't know how else to phrase.
Hey!
Yes.
Wow!
Cute.
I see.
I might not mind helping you here and there if you came running to me once in a while.
All right.
Is that Desu...
Desu... Sorry.
This dance step is... What are you...
Is that...
Huh?
Did I get the wrong per...
Damn. The rookie.
Thank goodness.
What do you want from me, rookie? Don't tell me you're dragging me back to the 8. Oh, you can't restrain me. You want to tell me what to do? You're on. Just try and make me.
That's not why I'm here.
Huh? Help?
Well... So?
Great job, rookie.
Huh?
An all-girl school, huh? Just hearing that divine phrase can purify my soul, transforming me into a saint. All right, I'll gladly help you out.
Huh?
Oh, come on, we're pals. Anyway, there's still time before class is out. All right, let's go eat. Mike,
No way!
don't be shy. Just follow. So, what does the girls' school smell like? Come on, tell me, man.
This guy's ulterior motives aren't so ulterior. Gross. I wish all humans would just die.
Now that I've found Desuhiko, all that's left is to head for Etheria Academy. Once we enter the school, we'll be there for a while. I better wrap up any other business I have now.
everywhere. This is...
Should I really have...
Yuma, I was nervous throughout my classes, thinking you might...
I wouldn't ditch you like that.
I knew I could count on a Wait, Yuma, there's a suspicious person over there.
Oh, that's...
Huh? Is he all... He's not what I expected. Why is he staring at...
He's preparing to use his... Huh?
Oh, what's up? Are you talking about... You must be Kurumi. I heard I'm a superstar detective.
Sure.
Now about the details of the job. If possible, I'd like to see where it happened in person. Do you think we can get inside?
So you're starting the investigation. It may be hard for an outsider to get in the school. Even
Wow. Looks like you're... But I've come fully just watch. Yeah. Whoop. You come too.
Me too?
Don't worry about it. Just let me handle it. I'll be gentle.
Teacher?
It's me, Superstar Detective Desuhiko.
Huh? So the cute girl next to you is... Yuma?
Why me?
Are you really the same people? You didn't just switch out with someone?
Kurumi, if someone talks to you on your way home, don't follow them, okay?
Just kidding. This is my forte. I seared the image of this lady teacher into my mind as I...
That's amazing! So...
I know, right? Isn't my voice just irresistible? If you join the after party, I'll even whisper in your ear.
Yuma, now we'll just look like friends when we're together. Hey! Keep away from me! I don't want some flat-chested ugga...
We should be good now. Let's go inside.
Yeah, like an
Be sure to go straight home.
Okay! Aiko jumped off the roof of this school building.
Why don't we go up there to look?
How about we visit the theater club first? We're about to do a rehearsal on the...
This school even has its own...
That's right. If we go there...
Let's take a look while we still can.
You take care of that. I'll go check another spot.
Another spot? You're...
I stand out when I carry the backpack. I need to hide it someplace safe first. Don't worry about me, and, I've set up your shot, so you bet. See you later, my man.
I think he's misunderstanding something.
Let's go, Yuma.
Yuma's fine.
The theater hall is this way. Follow me, Yuma.
Wow, it's very...
Right? The whole school gives a lot of attention to the... There are 4 performances throughout the year, and people outside of the school sometimes come to watch. Kanewar doesn't have many options for entertainment. That's why the battle to be the main lead is so intense. The star of the theater club becomes the star of
So it's seen as much more than a...
Yes, this isn't just a single page of our youth. A lot of...
Sounds like everyone's always on...
They're very graceful and don't show their true feelings while on stage, though. Shall we go in?
Everyone's so busy,
This is the stage rehearsal after all. They leave the curtains open and allow people to watch.
I'm not used to this.
Why are you? We're only here to find out the truth behind Wait, that's no way to talk to a master detective. Sorry, I'm starting to talk to you like...
It's alright.
Huh? So it's alright to be friendlier?
Sure.
I wish you were dead. I wish you'd die in a lake with your feet sticking out.
Oh, Yuma. All 4 of them are here together right now.
All 4? What do you mean?
The 4 members of the theater club that I think have something to do. See? The 2 in costumes are the main leads this time. The blonde, high-class-looking girl on the right is Kaden. The impish-looking one on the left is the other protagonist, Waruna. Below the stage is the honor student, Yoshiko. The one keeping a low profile in the windbreaker is Kurane.
So you think those 4 are suspicious? But why?
I have my reasons. Look at Kaden, the classy one. Her beauty is unbelievable for a high schooler. The moment Aiko was gone, she had no problem climbing to the top. She has a strong fervor for acting, and seems to have no interest in making friends with them. I suppose you could say she's the uncooperative type who only thinks about her father.
So you think that's why she took down Aiko to become the main lead?
I hate to say it.
It's true that this Kaden does have an but I think that dour look on her face reveals her inner thought. Am I really walking down the right path? Did I wind up somewhere I'm not? I can almost hear her thinking that. In some ways.
Huh? How are you alike?
I'll ignore that.
The other lead, Waruna, is the kind that only does what she wants on her own terms. But she can play any role like she's a true genius. She's still rough around the edges according to critics, but she doesn't seem to care about what others think of her.
Why do you suspect?
She's the kind who doesn't hold back when it comes to getting what she wants, and doesn't care what anyone thinks. As you can imagine, she's always butting heads with someone. Waruna would never admit defeat, ever. That's why everyone else is afraid of her, and she only talks to a few girls who follow her around. If someone with that kind of pushy personality got into an argument with Aiko...
You're saying it's not out of character for her?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a stretch, but considering how she did, she could be considered
That's Yoshiko below the stage. She's an actress, but she's managing the stagehands as production assistant this time. Everyone is talking about how Kaden will be the next big star, but within the theater club, Yoshiko is more popular by an She prioritizes the team over the individual. She's a kind... The only reason the theater club is able to function is...
And you think someone like...
I don't personally suspect her that much. Aiko used to be the club's leader. After she died, Yoshiko picked up... I believe she's the only one who could ever take over Aiko's role. So Yoshiko maybe felt Aiko had what she thought...
But would she resort to...
I don't want to believe she would. Kurane, the one in the wings wearing the windbreaker, manages the lights since she wasn't chosen for a lead role. But when it comes to pure acting ability, she's one of the best. I guess you could say her acting method is distinct. Like, she's the only one who can do what she does. She's kind of gloomy. Or it's more like no one really knows what she's thinking.
Do you think she's also a suspect?
She always aims for the lead role. Besides...
So you're saying maybe she actually despised Aiko?
Maybe.
I see. The main leads are Kaden and Waruna. There's also Yoshiko, the group leader, and Kurane. And in your eyes, Kurumi...
I'm sure they'd be mad if they heard me. Though the 4 of them are rivals, they weren't particularly hostile to each other before. However, after Aiko passed away, they started fighting. They all rarely speak to each other.
That's intense. It's true that it does. So did you gather all that information?
To tell you the truth, I joined the theater club after Aiko's death in hopes of...
You're really...
I am. I won't give...
She must have been devastated by the loss of her friend. All this to find... I see. Sometimes the truth can be a goal that helps you press on. Then I need to do what I can to help her.
On the other hand, some truths make you want to die when you
Be quiet. Besides, if I let the truth be buried like this, more bad things could happen. That's why I'm going to help her find the truth. It's my—
Will you stop confusing detectives? Regardless, I have nothing to do with it.
For someone who has nothing to do with it, you sure have some strong opinions.
Huh. Hey, Kurumi! You came at the right time! We're short-handed right now. We could use some help. You mind lending a hand? Huh? But...
Oh, don't mind me. I'll watch the
Then I'll go help. Let's... Who's the cutie? A classmate? Where have you been hiding such a cute...
Looks like it's about to begin. She said this would be just like the actual performance. I wonder what it's like.
Hello, everyone! Thank you for Before the theater club starts their performance, there's some... Here it goes! Give me the spotlight! Hey!
Now we will begin a theory.
Why would you do that, Desuhiko?
I knew I would find you here, Natasha. I knew you would come, Anatoly. You have not changed at all in the past 10 years. Nay, you have become even more beautiful. You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern. I've longed for the days we spent here together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow. But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades. Behold, even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day. You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter. But because I did change, I chose to remain as I once was. I see. These 10 years were long for us both indeed.
Within the tall, white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This garden was the world to these two young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field. They sang to the blue sky and wore white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly. The world was perfect. Everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls. The two sisters, Anatoly and Natasha, were princesses of a 300-year-old kingdom to the far west. Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone. Sisters by birth, they had a happy life together. A rebellion struck. But amidst the Natasha was hidden in a neighboring small However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family. They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace. As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another. 10 years have passed since.
Their performance is so intense in person, I can't take my eyes off the stage.
My bad. Was honestly trying to grab some food, but I probably could have just let it play, huh? So yeah, my bad about that.
Was that Marshall? Maybe she went to the restroom.
I took up the sword for the first time after I left the castle. It was also the first time I killed. Have you ever witnessed a soldier's dying moments? As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle. Men speak proudly of honor and pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
Over the span of 10 years, Natasha was welcomed as the new head of state for a small neighboring nation. She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development. However, she had no choice but to allow this to happen. Meanwhile, Anatoly traveled the land. She had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region. The sword she had mastered to survive had become the hope for many. The fight to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses. It all began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle. Seeing an opportunity, Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an invasion. They rode for the kingdom. At first, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle. They knew there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered. The war ended in a single day. And yet, people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured. The royal family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored. Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom. However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle. Though the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never touch again. They were fated to strike each other down.
If we continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen, and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand, as we did back then.
I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you. Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become queen.
Drop the facade, Natasha. For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword. I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you.
But at this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly!
Natasha.
All right. Yeah.
Whoa, who turned out the light? Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
Is she talking in her sleep? Wait, why am I wasting time thinking about... The lights are on again.
Now.
Yes, allow me to pass the plate.
Thank you, Anna.
The two spent time together again, for the first time in years. However, they could not run through the garden like they used to. Together, they carried the lives of tens of thousands on their shoulders.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning. A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there.
How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
Natasha wept in anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her.
How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together.
But both knew full well that could not be. After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose. She knew this could not go on forever, for the nation and for themselves.
Let us end this, Anatoly.
Natasha, what do you intend to do?
I leave it for the heavens to decide who will survive. On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide. Switch the glasses around until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it. Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well.
The duel of poisoned cups. Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive. Though perhaps it will be the god of death that answers. finished. It is my turn then. I am ready. I grant you the right to select a glass. I shall take the remaining. And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think. I also have something to say, Anatoly. If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen, no matter how much you hate it. Well then. But... Lorna, are you alright? She's dead! She's really dead! Somebody call me! Something happened!
Oh, what's wrong?
Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa. Is that really happening right there? Right there? They took out number one like that? Oh. Oh.
What do I do? What do I do? Somebody call for a teacher! Please report it to the peacekeeper! Our theater club rehearsal performance is hereby cancelled. I repeat.
What? Yo, what?
Huh? What's going on? Oh, a crime!
What happened? Is this
I
part of
didn't
the
think the
No,
play
I
was
don't
gonna
think
turn
so.
into a crime.
Tetsuhiko, this is where master detectives come in. We have to do something.
No. I can't deal with dead people's faces terrify me. I can't have the blood. It's all way too horrifying.
You're joking, right?
But I'm not assigned to murders. I mainly handle undercover investigations and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll leave this to you. I grant you the right to investigate the crime scene, rookie. What? I'll use my disguise ability and try to lead the panicking students out of here. I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, I was gonna end the stream soon, but we have an investigation coming up, so I guess not. Wow. Okay.
Yuma! What do I do? This is awful!
Stay calm, Kurumi. That wasn't an act just now, right?
That's not in the script. Cotton really coughed up blood. She's...
Who could have thought a real murder would happen during a play? First Aiko, and now Cotton?
Yuma, it's a murder case. But if the peacekeepers come, they'll just cover it up again. Please, I need your help.
You want...
You're just doing what...
Hey, anyway.
I think I will actually end this episode pretty abruptly, and so you might Yeah.
Yes.
During the performance, I was doing odd jobs in the wings. Aside from the theater club members, there wasn't anyone wandering about. Other than when Desuhiko jumped in right at the...
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's part of the investigation. Isn't that why he went up there? So he...
I think he just wanted attention. Since she didn't see any, I'll keep that in mind while taking a look around. I've done a few investigations already.
Yet you were hopelessly reliant.
The eyes are wide open from agony. The body is completely motionless. I can immediately tell she's dead. Though she displayed many expressions while acting, her face is frozen in death in the end. This isn't an act. She was struck by an abrupt and unscripted death.
Man,
Was it
I
poison?
cracked out of nowhere and the play was pretty
It's most
good.
likely the case. There are no external injuries, and given the circumstances, this will be tough to solve if that's the case.
What? A detective who does... Ew! Well, you perverted little detective. How about something like... I'm sorry, I should know my...
If she was murdered with poison while on stage, the poison... I need to look for that while checking out anywhere else that seems suspicious.
Hey, don't ignore me, jerk! Yep, it's a corpse.
Okay, I will definitely be back tomorrow morning with another episode of this. Yeah. This extremely entertaining game. It's pretty good. I like it. Alright, yo. Have a good night.